Hello everyone, this is Illuminating Dots. This is a summary of CBSE Class 10 Maths Chapter 3, Exercise 3.1. This exercise is about statement sums and representing a statement question algebraically and graphically. So before starting, if you find this content useful and enjoy learning maths using my skills and logic interesting, then please consider subscribing my channel and do leave a like. Let's begin. Now, as the name suggests, the chapter is about pairs of linear equation in two variables, and hence for the graphs you will be having two lines for two equations, and for the two equations you will have either of these three types of lines that are intersecting, coincident or parallel lines. Now I will explain all these types to you in the coming videos. Now for the most important thing for this exercise is how to plot the equation on graph, and I assume that you have learnt in standard 9th how to plot the equation on graph, and hence I would not be explaining to you again. But if at all you have any doubt or you want me to explain it to you again, you can just comment below. I will make sure to upload a video as soon as possible about how to plot the equation on graph. And so let's just begin with the exercise first. So exercise 3.1. Now the first exercise, I will just be writing not the whole statements, I'll just write the pointers type things. You have to write the whole sentence with complete answers. If you do not write it that way, you won't be getting any marks for that. So we'll assume Aftab's age to be x years, and we will take his daughter's age to be y years. So Aftab's age is x years and his daughter's age is y years. Now according to the situation given here, the Aftab's age is before 7 years ago, that is in the past. So we will just subtract 7 from both the ages. So x and minus 7 and y minus 7. Now you have been given I was 7 years old as you were then. Aftab tells this. Now in such cases where you know who is the younger one and who is the elder one for the age questions, if you know who is the younger one and who is the elder one, then you always multiply to the younger ones and not to the elder ones. So you multiply it to the younger ones here. Now why is that? Because if we use just simple logic, then according to it, if you multiply 7 here, then the elder one's age will be around 700. For like, it can be any number, it can be multiplied by 7, 9, 13, it can be any number. So if it is the case, then he or she will be above 100 years, and that's not possible. So we will just multiply it to the younger one, and we have been given a second case also. So we will take this as the first case, and now the second case. So second case says 3 years from now, so in the future. So what we will do is we will just add 3 to both the ages. So plus 3 and plus 3, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. So here also y is the elder one, so we multiply 3 here. Now we represent the situation algebraically. How do we represent it algebraically? So what we do is we just take the numbers and we simplify them. So x minus 7 is equals to 7y minus 49. So we take everything at the RHS, in the LHS, sorry. So therefore x minus 7y minus 7 plus 49 equals 0. Now therefore x minus 7y plus 42 equals 0. Now this is the first equation. Now the second equation, we simplify this also. So x plus 3 is equals to 3y plus 9 and x, so we take everything in the RHS. So x minus 3y plus 3 minus 9 is equals to 0. Therefore x minus 3y minus 6 is equals to 0. This is the second equation. Now we have represented this situations algebraically. Now for graphically, we, as you all know, we just plot the numbers, or we assume the values of x and y such that they are preferred in the situation given. So the first equation is x minus 7y plus 42. So x minus 7y plus 42 is equals to 0. Now we can take anything like 0, minus 1, minus 3, plus 10. We can use any number. There is no such case that you cannot use such numbers for ages or money, currency related questions. It is valid to use any number, but make sure your final answer, which is not in this exercise, like you do not have to find any accurate answer, but just okay, so forget everything, just you can take any number, whichever number you want. Don't hesitate to take any number. All the numbers are correct if they are preferred in this situation. Keep that in mind. Now if I take y equals to 5, then y is equals to 5, then x minus 35 plus 42. Therefore x is equals to minus 7, 6 here. So we get minus 42 and plus 42, so this becomes 0. So this was it, nothing much to do about it. So this was the first. So the next one was x minus 3y minus 6 is equals to 0. So we write x, y, we find the numbers. So we can take y is equals to 0, then x becomes 6. We can take x equals to 0, so y becomes minus 2. Now next thing you have to do is you have to plot the numbers on the graph. So how you will do this? So on the graph sheet, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. Now next thing which you have to do is you have to plot the numbers. So for the first one, the numbers or the coordinates which we got was minus 7 and 5. Our first coordinates were minus 7 and 5. So minus 7 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 7, and here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's minus 7. And okay, so for this minus 7 upon 5, minus 7 and 5, so minus 7 of the x-axis and 5 of the y-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the 7 and here's the x. So here's the first point, and the second coordinate has 0 and 6. So 0 is here on the x-axis and 6 is, okay, wait, I'll just draw it here. So 6 is here somewhere. Now so the next point comes to here. Now what we will do is we will join these lines. And how are we gonna join them? Just like this. So this will extend to infinity, and we hope we get this answer somewhere. The second is 6 and 0. So 6 is here and 0 is here. So first point is here, and the second coordinate is 0 and minus 2. So 0 and minus 2, which is here. So we are going to join them like this. Yes, now we got this here. Now these are not meeting anywhere, but they will meet after some time in the infinity plane. so don't worry about it. You just have to show them graphically how they will form, nothing else you have to do about this question. And okay, that was it for this sum. So from the second and third sum, I will just show you how to place it algebraically, how to write the statements algebraically. I will not show you how to write this graphically, because you can, if you know how to write it graphically, you don't need my help. So okay, the second question is: the coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Later she buys another bat and 2 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1,300. Represent the situation algebraically and graphically. Okay, so what we are gonna do here is we will take the cost of bats, bats as rupees X and the cost of balls as rupees Y. Now we have taken the cost of bat and ball, now of 1 bat and 1 ball. So the first case, it is given 3 bats and 6 balls for 3,900. So 3 bats, that is 3x, and plus 6 balls, that is 6y, is equals to 3,900. And the next is 1 bat. Okay, sorry. The second case is 1 bat and 2 balls for rupees 1,300. Now this was the whole thing we got. Now what we will do is we will just assume the coordinates, and you just have to put it graphically. You don't need any help for that. Now the third question: the cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes on a day was found to be rupees 160. After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is rupees 300. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. So let us assume the cost of apples to be rupees X and the cost of grapes to be rupees Y. So according to the situation, first case, 2 kg of apples, that is 2x. This is rupees X is the cost of 1 kg of apples. So 2 kg of apples is 2x and 1 kg of grapes, that is Y, is equals to rupees 160. The second case is 4 kg of apples, that is 4x, and 2 kg of grapes, that is 2y, is equals to 300. So what you have to find is, you have got this, you just have to represent this graphically. None of this needs any help from me. Now this was it. It took a lot of time to just solve 3 questions, but I hope your concepts are clear, and if they are not, in the coming few videos they will become more clearer than ever. Just trust on yourself, and if possible on me too. And yeah, this was it. Thanks for watching.